No one wants a piece of the warrior.
El
Here, Jubert.
cuando él la banqueó, tenía un tiro que la falló que tenía el
Oh, no, para meterlas en la bronce yo la metí, porque eso tú le da un chin fino y le pone efecto, y la bola se va. Pero en esta no, en esta mesa no se va. Porque es que esto es más largo aquí, mira. Esto aquí es más largo. Yo estoy peleando con la mesa porque digo, coño, la tiro o no la tiro, entonces fallando muchas horas. Mira, en la mano antes que esa, la gané porque fallaste ese 9. Pero yo tenía la mesa ahí para correrla y hice un miscue con el 4 ahí. Y todas las bolas estaban buenas.
Al principio yo gané todos esos juegos, no fue porque yo estaba jugando bien.
En la misma primera mano yo fallé un 9.
You almost done over there?
Con el día ahí al lado.
No
Que
porque
se
yo
notó que
no
también.
fue que yo estaba jugando bien.
Sí,
era que
pero,
yo estaba fallando.
pero después tú empezaste a fallar como quieras. Porque aunque tú no estés jugando bien, pero la ejecutaste. Pero es que esta mesa, desde que llegué te lo dije, que si no, en esa mesa.
Yo pensaba que tú sabías que
No, pero es bueno porque uno tiene.
que se juega la acción.
Tengo que jugar más en esta mesa, buscar el lado.
Estas mesas son las mejores. Después que ya tú le agarras el hilo.
Todos los tiros que estoy tirando por aquí no le quiero dar la banda. Quiero llegar allá. Y estas no las buscan nosotros. Okay.
No, eso es pequeño. Son pequeños.
Yeah, the rematch next Friday.
Next Friday?
Yeah.
Rematch, 10 p.m. tonight.
No, next Friday.
No.
Next Friday, I gotta come over here and practice in the
10
table.
p.m. we're gonna finish by 4.
I gotta come over here and practice in the table before.
Of course, yeah, you gotta be prepared, man.
This is my first time playing in this table from like maybe 6 months. The last time I play on the dime.
Yeah, you gotta be prepared, or else can't be warming up mid-set.
I love it. I feel I could have won.
Yeah, for sure. It was
Yeah.
After it was 8-8, it was anybody's
If
game.
I play Met and I play
Alex,
and I know I got no chance, that's different. I mean, this game right now, if I don't scratch on the ball, I have to come. That's what I was setting up for.
That's what you set up.
Yeah, I was setting up for the combo.
Oh, yeah.
And a scratch.
¿Qué pasa? Que la vendiste por el 9, que la vendiste también.
Por eso a mí me gustaba el campo, porque yo iba a quitar el tiro.
Habían varias opciones ahí.
Claro.
Sí, chocándola también con la otra que estaba aquí. Así mismo yo le doy el pasitico, que le tope al 9 y se vaya. Y si no se va, el 9 se le va a meter adelante.
Cuando se empató a 8, yo dije, me la quitó la serie.
Esa, metiste una vuelta. Yo tenía una banda allá abajo. Cuando tú fallaste ahí, que se dio un poco. Omar dice que si yo tenía tiro, yo tenía una banda aquí, porque quedó ahí.
Pero el 10 te quedó, no te quedó cerca el pack, te quedó afuera.
Aquí, mira
Eso es lo que le puedes. Así es que está.
Ajá, hay una banda aquí, buena.
Pero si la falla,
Le doy el juego.
claro.
Yo lo que hice fue que pum, la jugué. Quedó ahí.
Eso es lo que
I know,
Sí, pero si le doy un chin más suave,
está más difícil.
sí, pero que haga un poco. También él falló el 10 allá. Chocó el esquina y volvió para afuera. Que si se queda ahí. Esa bola choca. Man, how much are you for the shirts?
Oh, I gotta ask him. I'm not sure.
Even Shane is
$20
asking, why,
piece,
why
40.
Paul doesn't want to play his?
Stop the
I don't
table.
know.
60 bucks
Stop the
only?
table.
Yeah. Oh, that's not
It says
60 bucks.
Mm.
Only for you. Oh, yeah.
Te digo que tiene que pagar la música.
La pagamos. El que pierde la paga. You know you make me proud, right? Nice go back.
Yeah. You know,
I'm going to farm.
wait, who's it?
I struggle with the table. Well, I know. I could have done it.
I'm not proud of that. I'm not proud of that.
I'm an amateur. I know that, but it should be
That
worse.
was really good. That was really good. That was it.
You're still shooting
Then
back.
you started picking up, I started going down.
That's what
We'll run it back.
You're like this. Alright? And then even out like that.
Play a four.
Déjame pagar la
We take like 3 hours.
Oh, so you will play?
Yeah, not me. Paul.
Oh, you play Paul?
Yeah. And I'm playing.
We got the same last name, bro.
Oh, Shane Torres. Oh, so we're cousins.
Somehow.
I'm not even gonna play Miguel
Stop.
anymore. You want me some money already?
Wait,
You heard? That's fucked up.
Come here. Should come here an hour early. You see me play, you offer me 4 games.
You can have 4 games. You just gotta pay for them. I don't mind. You can have. Look, if you get 4 games on the wire, you put 15. I put 1,000. You get the 4 games.
That's a nice plan.
That's actually not a bad idea. 4 games. 4 games, bro.
But we're not going to 11, just to let you know.
Shane never spotted me 4 games. He spotted me what? 2 games.
I forgot to tell you.
Why the fuck is he not here?
When I play,
Exactly.
when I play,
Always loser pays, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
loser pay.
Always. What's up?
5 loss. 5 loss.
Miguel and Jubert. Yeah, of course.
Let's go, guys. We're late.
Alright, guys, you can start whenever
Reaches, bro. Play.
whenever you're ready.
No digan nada. Un par de muertos era lo que había en
Es que demasiado están pensando en eso.
por poco pierdo yo eso. Después de estar ganando
Honestamente merecido.
como 6-1, 7-1 estaba ganando. Por poco, increíble. Un par de pecadores.
Man, you almost turned ghost for real. You almost disappeared.
Yeah, I was telling him he's a big fan of the ghost. So it's
You almost ghosted.
almost ghosted out.
If Federer see me play like this, he'll say, motherfucker,
He's gonna take that hat back.
give me my hat. You don't deserve this shit. You fucking fish.
Is he gonna say, oh, you didn't tell me you played that bad?
I thought you was Spanish.
All right, folks, welcome to part 2 of this 3-game action match here at Karam Cafe Billiards. This is your commentator, Darwin Vergara, in the booth for the second part of this card. We're gonna have Miguel Ramirez. He's a 489 Fargo going up against Jubert Balisi, a 478 Fargo. Miguel, are you still undefeated? All right. This is going to be Miguel's third. This is going to be Miguel Ramirez's third chance here at the MVP Undercards. And he just informed me that he is still undefeated here on this stage. So let's see if he's going to keep up the streak or will Jubert Balisi take him down on this rematch here. They're going to be playing 9-ball race to 10, and they're going to be calling the shots here on this 9-ball game.
Don't forget the cash, Alex.
All right, Miguel Ramirez, both taking out. I believe he played Jubert first. Wait, who played first? Jubert? Who'd you play first? Jubert or? Yeah, right? Yeah. So, Miguel's record is 2-0 so far. He started his MVP undercards journey here, starting off with Jubert Balisi, and his second match being Alex Guerrero. So this is a rematch from his first match. Let's see how this one turns out. We got Facebook? We got Facebook?
Actually, I can pull it straight from YouTube.
Yeah.
I'll just share it for you.
All right, we're going to start it off with a $10 gifted from Bianca Martinez. Thank you once again for showing some love and support to the channel. If you guys don't already know, you guys can hit that money symbol so you guys can also donate some super chats and super stickers. Well, the super chats can be as low as $1, and super stickers, I believe, can be as low as $2. So any donation helps support the channel to better improve our content here. All right, folks, we're here at rack number 1. Jubert Balisi at the 2-ball. Nice shot there from Jubert. Ends up with a bad bump on the 4-ball. Now his shot at the 3 is a little awkward. All right, decent attempt there from Jubert. Ends up fluking in the fine ball. That makes it Miguel's option since they are playing call shots here. All right, Miguel with a long shot at this 3-ball. Ends up missing pretty bad there. That's going to sell out here for Jubert. Let's see who's going to get into the rhythm faster here. As it might be a big big deal here, as you can see from that first one. Right, good shot there from Jubert. He's going to leave himself a little bit long on the 4-ball though. Right, he needs to put a little bit of inside English here. Try and strain that cue ball back down to the middle pocket. The middle of the table, I mean. It's a pretty bad there, but he might end up with a pretty good leave. Hey, DeMarco Tran with a donation of $9.99, and we appreciate that. Thank you for all the support. Looks like he's going to be rooting for Jubert here in this matchup. This might be a really close game, guys. So be sure to don't leave your screen, as it can go either way. All right, we had a good shot there from Jubert. All right, tough shot to control here. Let's see if Jubert can pull it off. All right, looks like both players are still trying to find their groove here in this first rack. So this first rack here is anybody's game and might be crucial to grabbing the momentum here for the set. Another missed shot there for Miguel. Let's see if Jubert can capitalize here. All right, Jubert Balisi here sporting our MVP jersey. If you guys don't already know, we're going to have an MVP tour stop at Q Bar this weekend. Lower bracket starts on Saturday and higher bracket starts on Sunday. All right, we got another nice shot here for Jubert, and he's en route to take first blood here. Let's see if he can make it happen. Nice shot there from Jubert. Let's see if he can finish it off here. All right, nice finish there from Jubert. That's gonna give him the first game lead here, 1-0.
All right, good luck, guys. Come on now, man. All right, brother. Duke. All right, man.
All right, folks, we got a very close match here so far in the votes, going 50-50 on the votes here. Looks like this might go either way. All right, rack number 2, folks. Jubert Balisi on the break, aka the Demolition Man, aka the Heartbreak Kid, the Hitman. All right, dry break from Jubert. Miguel Ramirez at the 1. See if he plays safe here or he can go for the bank shot. Ends up playing a nice little two-way shot there. Just barely gets to the safety. It's gonna give Jubert a tough kick, not a tough kick shot, but a kick shot here. All right, Miguel is gonna go for this 1-3 combination here. Let's see how he fares. All right. Ends up a little bit short there on the combination. That's gonna give Jubert an easy shot at this one ball. Thank you. All right. Hit that ball a little bit too hard there for Jubert. Might be forced to play safe here, as it is going to be really hard for Jubert to control this cue ball. He can put a little bit of inside English just to get the right angle for this three ball. That's what he tries to do. Ends up undercutting so far. Miguel with a shot at the two ball. Best shot here to play safe. Spank the two ball back up the table and potentially hide the cue ball behind the six. Oh, he went the wrong way there. Sean Barrett, these the pockets are 4¼ inch. So this is gonna be on the tight side. So if you see a lot of these players struggling to pocket the balls, that's the reason. Oof. What a great try there from Jubert. Ends up just a little bit short, but he is going to end up with a good leave. Let's see how Miguel kicks this ball. Oh, Miguel just barely misses that two ball. This is going to give Jubert another chance at the table. All right, for the shot, just just going one rail here. Make sure I get enough angle to get to the four ball. Right, use the wrong English there for Jubert. It's going to leave him funky here on this three ball. And he could potentially bump this four ball just to get a better position on it. All right. Kind of got on the wrong bump there. Needed to hit that a little bit harder. Now he can just push this four ball by the short rail. Go behind the eight ball, just like so. It's going to leave Miguel a tough kick shot here. Let's see if he's going to try to go airborne. I don't think the one rail on the right side of the eight ball is there. So I might have to go 2 or 3 rails here. I like going 3 rails. That way you can hit that 4 ball nice and full. Potentially get it right by the short rail up top. Looks like he's going to end up short here just based on how he's positioning it. Good shot. Ends up with a pretty good leave. Nice shot there from Miguel Ramirez. Now let's see if Jubert is going to go airborne here. All right, looks like he's going to go for the 1 rail shot here. Just a matter of how the balls end up at this point. And in this case, Miguel is going to be left with a pretty makeable shot here and a potential run out layout. Good shot there from Miguel. Didn't get enough juice on it though. That's going to leave him a funny angle on this 5 ball. All right, he might end up hitting this 6 ball, so he needs to be aware of that fact. But he ends up missing the ball and scratching on the top left corner. That's going to give Jubert ball in hand here and an opportunity to get up 2 games. All right, good shot there from Jubert. In this position, I think I like getting just a little bit on the left side of the 7 ball here. Not too much angle. That way he can go 3 rails forward. You can also go. That's a little too much angle. That's gonna leave the possibility of hitting this 9 ball if he does go 3 rails. Let's see what Jubert decides to do here. That's gonna go right in the side pocket. The angle is a little too big to get past that 6 ball. I mean that side pocket. That's gonna give Miguel a 2 ball run out here with ball in hand. All right, from this placement here from Miguel, he might be going 3 rails. Well, that's a better positioning here. Now he can just go forward 2 rails, and he has a natural angle too. All right, looks like he's gonna go back to the 3 rail position here. Never mind, he's gonna go 2 rails based on this position. And how does he end up? Ends up pretty good on this 9 ball. Let's see if he can finish it off here to make the tie the game 1-1. Wow. Undercuts that 9 ball. But he does leave a pretty tough shot here for Jubert. Let's see if Jubert can capitalize on that miss. Looks like Jubert is answering the people's questions in the chat. He should be focused on the match. But he has a tough shot ahead of him here. Let's see if he can make it. Looks like he overcut it. That's going to give Miguel another chance here at this 9 ball. Once again, not an easy shot here. Let's see which pocket he chooses. I like going to the top right corner here. A little more natural. But Miguel is going to choose the opposite corner. Now there's a chance for a scratch here as well in the side pocket. Let's see if he stays on that. Looks like he is looking at the top right corner. Let's see what he decides to do here. All right, he is going to go to the top right corner instead. Better choice in my opinion. He wants to aim to undercut it just in case he misses. So the 9 ball has a chance to go back down table and maybe play safe. Oh, wow. Fortunate roll there from Miguel as he leaves a very tough shot here on this 9 ball for Jubert. Oh, another tough decision here for Jubert. It's not really a good safety here since that scratch on the side pocket is very possible. Looks like he's going to go for this cut shot here. Oh, another delicate shot. Needs to put a little bit of right English. He doesn't want to scratch on that right side pocket. All right, almost makes it. And he's going to leave an awkward shot here for Miguel. Another scratch opportunity, perhaps. So he might need to put a little bit of stun on here to avoid the scratch. Wow. Undercuts it once again, leaving Jubert another tough shot on this 9 ball. This game is going back and forth so far. What a shot there from Jubert Balisi. He's going to go up 2-0 early here in this game of Race to 10. Great shot there from Jubert. Right, rack number 3 starts off with a dry break from Jubert. Miguel doesn't have a clear shot at this 1 ball. He's going to be forced to push out here. Let's see what Jubert is going to try here on this shot. Might just go for this shot myself. Go 2 rails back and forth. You can also just bank the 1 ball back down the table. Put a little inside English to keep that cue ball back there. I personally just like going for it. All right. Jubert with a different idea. Ends up working out for him. It's going to leave Miguel a tough shot here on this 1 ball. He's going to have to kick. I don't think there's an angle there. There might be, but there's a high chance. Oh, no. I don't think he can hit it from here. try to force it with inside English. Not a bad idea, but it does end up short. He's going to give Jubert ball in hand here. Let's see how he's going to approach this layout. All right, looks like he is going to go forward for this 2-ball. Good decision. I like overhitting this ball past that rail. That way, control is less of a factor. But he's going to end up hitting the nipple of that side pocket. That's going to sell out here for Miguel.
Ah, you fish, man. You fucking fish.
All right, not a bad shot there from Jubert. I'm not sure if he can cut this 3-ball into the side pocket. Might just be better off playing a safety here behind that 6 or 4-ball. Alright, good shot there from Jubert. But I think he is going to leave a window here for Miguel. But it's a shot here with no reward, so I would also play another safety here. Maybe double bank the 3-ball into the short rail and bring the cue ball back down table. All right, hits it a little bit too full. He hits that 3-ball a little too full. That's what caused that reaction. All right, now Jubert has a chance here. If he can draw this all the way back down table. Nice shot there from Jubert. Let's see how he ends up. He might have little too much juice there. Ends up behind the 8-ball. Now he has a tough kick shot here. Might only have that one rail kick up table. That might be his only option here. And he's going to have to go in between that 7-9. Looks like he's not going to get enough English there. That's going to give Miguel ball in hand here with 6 balls left on the table. Not a very easy layout here since the balls are a little close together. Or it looks like he's going to draw into this 5-ball here. All right, good shot. From here, I just like maybe just stop the ball or a little forward for the 6-ball in the left side pocket, keeping it as simple as you can. Tried to draw back for the corner. Didn't get enough juice. That's why I like that side pocket shot a little better. But he should be okay here. Good shot there from Miguel. Now another just roll this ball in. Make sure he gets above the rail so he can maneuver the cue ball for that 9-ball. Just like so. Now he has the perfect angle to go 2 rails here or 1 rail. Alright, chose to go 1 rail. Ends up getting pretty good on this 9-ball. Let's see if he can finish it off. And Miguel is going to finish it, making the score 2-1 in favor of Jubert Balisi.
If I win that 155, you in trouble. No, now you did that. Like, I mean, it's not hard either, you know? Fucking hell, man. I didn't even look at it. That's my problem. I'm supposed to go at least see the fucking ball. It's not hard. Like, all you have to do is fucking pop. Nothing else.
All right, rack number 4 starts off with a dry break from Miguel Ramirez. That's going to give Jubert an option here. He can bank this one ball or choose to play safe, maybe hide the cue ball behind that 6 ball. Let's see what he chooses to do here. Sonda Gonzalez. This is in Flushing, New York, at Karam Cafe Billiards in Flushing, New York. All right, Jubert ends up trying the cut shot, and he's gonna get a really good roll here. Ends up behind the 8 ball.
But it becomes medium. This will, because it's unpressed, it's going to play, and it's essentially going to press to your hardest to play at. And once it's consistent, that's it. It's a lot.
The more it gets pressed.
Absolutely. You have any hard tip? Not really. I mean, I do have hard, but I don't think many people ask for it, but I don't usually get it. So you guys get those hard tips. There are hard tricks that I have that I have like a hard that one from
All right, good hit there from Miguel. Ends up with another fortunate leave,
three or whatever pound or whatever is a hard tip.
leaving the cue ball right by the pocket.
Can you put one of those again for me? Or can you give me? I'll put it on.
Didn't I give it to you already? Ask Eric.
All right, looks like the comment section is.
Hey, Lisa.
Looks like we have a
Yeah, go eat it.
split decision in terms of people rooting for someone. As for the votes, Jubert Balisi taking 57%, Miguel Ramirez taking 43% of the votes. So it's still pretty close matchup there. Miguel with another nice kick shot. However, he's going to leave a shot at this one ball. Let's see if Jubert can capitalize here. Jubert might have a chance to just bump this 2 ball a little bit naturally. You get a good shot at this 2. All right, nice attempt. Not a bad shot though.
Now more like a medium. Beginning it was soft, right? But now it's getting perfect.
All right, now Jubert has a good chance here to play safe. Hide the cue ball anywhere between those 4 balls. Good attempt.
So I think I should buy another $5,000 stick.
I gotta work, man.
But it's gonna be for me till I die. Or something good brand that nice and simple, you know?
You should play Pascal. It's like your tone, Pascal.
play like show you.
Yeah, they play like the old songs, but better.
I lowered it down. I think that's what I put it really, really.
All right, folks, if you haven't already, be sure to place your votes in the poll in the chat so we have a good idea of who's going for who.
Maybe I should buy that.
And of course, hit that like button
Like $20,000.
It's hard to get
if you haven't already.
No, they haven't.
All right, we got a very nice bank shot there from Jubert Balisi. And he has a really good shot at this three ball here.
Simple. No, no point.
Good shot there on the three. Pretty good angle to get to the five ball here. Just needs to make the ball.
What's the shot?
Ends up undercutting the four ball. The fact that he was over the seven ball kind of hindered his aim a little bit. It's going to give Miguel a chance here for this easy run out, I would say. Needs to just pop his cue ball by the rail here. Make sure he gets enough angle. And it looks like he might end up a little too straight there on the seven. On the six, I mean. Now he might just be forced to leave the cue ball by that rail. Let's see what he does. Alright, he opted to go two rails. Great shot there from Miguel Ramirez. He's going to be able to make this seven ball in the side pocket. Oh, he chose to bank it instead, which is a weird decision, in my opinion. I think he could have easily just cut that seven, go three rails for the eight ball. Now Jubert has a similar shot here. He just needs to use some English to go with three rails here. And hopefully end up by the middle of the pocket here, the middle of the table. Jubert is going to put too much onto that shot, but he ends up with a good leave.
Oh yeah, like that's what I play with. When I play in tournament, I want to make big tournament with this team. I want both of you to play in tournament.
But this one is heavier.
Yeah, it's heavier. This one's 15. This one is the butt's only 15. So the cue is like 19 ounces. That's like 19.
All right. Poor safety there from Miguel. It's going to leave Jubert a tough long shot here on this seven.
That's what I play with. That's my play cue. I want to always tournament with it.
Any angle I put it, I make the ball.
Good cue. Very good. And that's Ivy Farrell. This is not Ivy Farrell. That's the difference too. Right? Ivy has a better sound. But some mine has better.
Jubert ends up hitting the nipple of the side pocket once again, but he ends up pretty good with a very good leave.
Yeah, my fancy one. I have another one. So the joint is cracked. The Ivy joint is cracked.
Wow.
But it's a wrapless one. So I think the guy put it in the bar where it's cracked. It's wrapless and hot.
Oh, you bought it when it's wrapped?
I'm not sure if he called that shot. I don't think so. That's going to give Jubert the option to take the shot or give it back to Miguel. But pretty easy decision here, as he has a pretty good shot on this eight ball. Just needs to
Yeah, you spend too much money.
a little bit of stun so he can get over that nine ball.
Oh my gosh. So it's the same thing.
All right, Jubert got pretty weird on this nine ball here. Now he might be forced to play safe here or go for a bank shot, depending on his preference. The safer shot here is to just play safe, put that nine ball by that short rail.
It's a simple one, simple plain one. Or maybe I get another shoe. I get a $1,000 shoe.
You're gonna get shown with two guys. You might as well get it as well.
Oh, wow, he went for the cut shot. Let's see if he gets lucky here.
But you know,
And no dice. That's going to sell out for Miguel Ramirez here. And he's going to have a good chance to even up the game 2-2.
totally different.
I I guess we got the tied up
Very
match here, right, Darren?
Yes,
No, it
sir.
changed. I have shafts that are a lot smaller. I have one, the Raptors one has three shafts. And that one has like 12 and quarter, 12 and 12 and a half, 12 and three quarter.
All right. Yeah, that's gonna be my prediction for this match. I think it's gonna go game per game,
Oh, they had a
blow
Buffalo
for
extended
blow,
one too. They won $8,000. Wow. It was a fancy one. Super
unless
fancy.
someone really catches a gear.
But I play with it.
All
I
right,
was
all
thinking of
right.
buying it.
Again,
I was
guys,
gonna buy that or the
Why you didn't buy
joining
it?
the booth.
I had the
This is
money to
Matt
buy it, but I was
Vergara,
thinking about it.
the sexy old man. How you all doing?
Just in case.
Yeah. No, I know who has it.
All
I
right.
have it.
Actually,
Yeah, let's see.
Maybe they give
I'm
you
substituting Darwin here.
copy the cube and they don't want to give you more money. I don't know, maybe more discount maybe.
Free and the little.
All right, I believe this is the second match of the day.
This is the new bread suite.
What?
Yeah,
The table or the number six or whatever it was.
All right, Jubert just played a push. All right, he's calling a bank here. Actually, this is laying pretty good for a bank. Yep. Yeah, when ball is a little bit like really close to the rail, you need to adjust your aiming because the ball doesn't have a chance to bounce back with a English or something. So you have to overcut it a little bit actually. Alright, it's not an easy shot. Shooting over the ball. Nolan Aura. Is this Bucci or Rainer? I keep forgetting, guys. I'm sorry. Shout out to Kathleen Mahon Mera, to Nikki, Eliza Lovario, Sonda Gonzalez, Cons Concitar. Did I pronounce it right? Sonda Gonzalez. Ooh, watch that side pocket. Ooh. shot by Jubert. Watch that 9. Alright, Jubert bubbled the 8 ball. Yeah, playing on a diamond table, you need to aim outside the pocket. If you aim, if you aim into the rail, it's very hard. Especially with this, the size of this pocket is really tight. All right, nice leap though. Even though Miguel misses that 8. Let's see what Miguel can do over here. Alright, another long cut shot for Jubert. Wow, beautifully struck by Miguel. Alright. I guess we have a change favor here. Miguel winning 3 games in a row. Alright guys, again, just a reminder that we have MVP event tomorrow at the Cubor. Alright guys, please, if you haven't yet, please hit that like button or thumbs up. It will be really appreciated. And shout out to all 37 million viewers out there. If you guys want me to shout you out loud, comment down below. Alright, I guess they are playing call shots here. So Miguel didn't call that bank. So Jubert got an option and he decided to take the shot. Seems like Miguel's starting to get comfortable here. Alright, Jubert get a nice open shot on the pipe ball here. And seems like he's gonna follow, which is not bad, but I believe the shot there is just try to punch it out and play that six ball on the same side pocket. Beautiful. All right. And beautiful shot from Jubert. Hey, Bianca Martinez. How you doing, girl? Where have you been? I didn't see you last night. And the night before. All right. That's a very tough side pocket shot that Jubert took. All right. Our winner from earlier match just walked in, Mr. Alex the Warrior Guerrero. All right. Same here, Miss Bianca. Same here. Wow, beautifully struck by Miguel. All right, guys. 4-0 run favor of Miguel. Alex, can I interview you for a little bit? Can I interview you for a little bit? All right. Why not? You're wearing a feather gorst hat. Touche. All right. Jubert take took a little short break. He's running towards the restroom. Oh, that will be your new name, Alex, a lucky warrior Guerrero. All right, all right. But Apache gave you a good match earlier. Apache. That's what I call. That's what I'm gonna call him now. From now on, Jose Apache Torres. All right. I'm, I'm actually proud of the guy. Uh, that he held his own earlier on that particular match. All right. Mm-hmm. Not enough speed for what he wanted to do, and he leave Miguel a shot on the side. Yeah, those type of shots, it's easy to miss sometimes when you're out of focus. All right. Let's see what Jubert can do here. Not an easy layout though. All right, I believe he needs to put a little bit of inside English here to come up. And it went the other way, which is not bad. A two-way shot. Yeah, Jubert is just recently using an eyeglasses, so I believe it's not comfortable playing with it. And he's kind of like he stands, his head uh, it's not there yet. Just playing with the eyeglasses is not easy. All right, nice combination shot. All right, now he needs to throw this ball towards the eight. If he can get into that right side of that cue ball. Yep, he went the other way. All right, now he doesn't have a choice here except for playing safe. He can just push this six ball. Nice shot. All right. Good hit by Miguel Ramirez. Jubert missed that six ball. All right. I think it's kind of tight. Miguel can throw this away using left hand English though. Just like that. All right, bubble that ball. Wow, nice bank shot by Jubert. All right, Jubert missed that nine ball. That's his opportunity to cut the lead. Wow, nice shot by Miguel. All right, guys. If you want to be featured on our live stream challenge match, let us know. We can. We don't have any opponent, potential opponent. Uh, we can look for you. And if you have an opponent, just let us know. So maybe we can set up a date. And also, there's a few like a C-bus player wanted to be in the box, like Jeremy Crane, Bougie, Anil, and of course some higher ranked player. If you guys want to challenge somebody, let us know. All right, he's calling. Miguel is calling a bank here. Ooh. Nice try. also, if anybody wants to challenge my boy here, DeMarco, let us know. He's as of right now, he's like a C plus player, but getting better. All right, there's the Jubert got two options here. Either he can cut it to his right really thin, or he can try to put the cue ball behind those 7 and 9, which is I think the proper shot. Oops, not like that though. Did he get there? Yeah, he got there, but that's a very scary save there. Because it could easily get open up for Miguel. I don't know. He might jump this ball too. He's, he's gonna kick Masay. All right, what a leave. He get a little lucky jelly there. All right, a double kiss. All right, Shane is calling a bank here. He's gonna go for it with the automatic position. All right, nice try. All right, guys. Just a reminder that this is a 5-0 run by Miguel. He was down 2-0. Nice shot by Jubert. Speed. Alright. He landed awkward on the 8. Let's see what he will do here. Yeah. Jubert not scared to shoot.
Nice shot, Jubert.
Nice shot by Jubert. Give him. Oh my God! Not. No roll for Jubert. He didn't get a reward there, but it's not over. Still in tail. He might cut this ball again. Wow, look at this. Nice shot. All right. Round of applause for the guy. Nice, nice shot. All right, guys. Welcome to game number 9.
The 9 is on.
All right, guys. Again, if you want to feel alive with the blood boiling, join us over here on our challenge matches. Again, we are not encouraging players to gamble, but instead, our purpose here is to give them a chance to be in the spotlight. Alright. Jubert kind of hit that tick. That's why it didn't go in. But it's very difficult though. It's not the two ball is not hanging in the pocket. But it almost made it. Alright. All right, Toots Papa, Sheldon Jr. Shout out to you guys. All right. Undercut that ball. All right, pre lessons when these two balls are really close to each other like that. If you intended to put inside English, you need to overcut the ball a little bit. But it's the opposite when the cue ball is far from the object ball. You need to undercut it a little bit. All right, nice try by Jubert, but it leaked out. Yeah, he can cut this ball in the side, but he will need a draw. All right, shout out to all our 34 million viewers. Decided to play safe. Nice try, but the poor ball bounced back way up. So Jubert will have a shot here. Nice shot. All right, made the 9 ball, but they are playing a cold shot here, so that doesn't count. So Miguel got an option over here. If he's taking the shot, or I'll give it back to Jubert. But of course, he's gonna take this shot because he got some. Can actually cut this ball in, but it's very tough. Let's see what he does. All right. Hit the ball from behind. Oof, wow. All right, DeMarco Tran, thank you, brother. He was actually sitting beside me over here. He said he's ready for the tournament tomorrow. All right, the speed. undercut that ball a little bit. Beautifully struck. Jubert's kind of struggling on his control here. Miss, but nice lead though. I'm not sure if if Miguel are able to see this 8 ball. Seems like he's gonna kick. Yeah, those rail shots are very tough. But if you practice enough, you'll be able to see the proper angle. All right. All right. This is an automatic position. All you need to do is control. Alright. Undercut that by a little bit. Mm. Yeah, this table is not easy. It's 4 1/4, guys. Beautifully struck. Alright, nice shot by Jubert. Alright, that's actually what I noticed, that Jubert is just a little bit struggling on the cut shots. But when he get just a little bit of angle, is okay. Alright, drive break from Jubert. Alright, guys, score is 5-4. 2 wins straight by Jubert. Alright, what a jelly roll from Miguel. Alright, Jubert is kicking. He should call this puck just in case. And he did. Seems like that is really short. Not unless he's gonna put the maximum English there. Yeah, just like I says, it's really short. Nice little bump. Alright, let's see what Miguel can do over here.
Ay, mi madre. Ay, mi madre.
Alright. Miguel played the wrong safety there. I think the shot there will be try to put the cue ball behind the six. Alright, nice shot by Jubert. Alright, nice shot, but kind of leave himself a long shot, but it's still makeable. Alright, again, thank you, DeMarco Tran, for a coffee. Appreciate it. Alright. Nice perfect angle for Miguel to get back into the 8. Oh,
And it was a scratch.
undercut the ball and a scratch. Miguel Balisi. Alright. Alright, let's see if Jubert can tie this game up. Nice shot by Jubert. All right, tie the game up. What a battle, guys. What a battle. All right, now it's Miguel's turn to take a break.
Why is it always like this, Gene? It's always like this. You go back and forth and back and forth. The same shit that you keep doing.
I know, right?
Like,
Every time we play, back and forth like this.
When will it be my turn?
Hmm? Question, DeMarco. When do you wanna be on a spotlight? You wanna be in the box?
As soon as possible, boss.
All right, you heard the kid. Wants to be in the box.
if you want to play.
I want to fucking play him, and then you don't want to rematch with him.
If Miguel want to play, I play.
Oh shit, falls down.
I made 500 already, man. Just I'm gonna play with this guy Molly.
All right, I smell another challenge here.
I made that happen too. The last match between me, I said, "Oh, you want to play?" He's like, "Yeah, sure."
Do you remember that day? That was the first day I met you.
Oh, when I play you?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was you and Jason.
All right, guys. Miguel is back. Back into the action.
He's my Scotch Brothers partner already.
All right. DeMarco, I think Bianca's asking you if you have anybody in mind to play with.
Kevin Lee, where are you?
Uh oh. Kevin Lee. All right. Both youngster. That would be a good match.
The two juniors.
The juniors. All right. Nice shot by Jubert. Combination. So what do you think, DeMarco? Do you think you can handle Kevin?
Still different. Not yet. It's my best friend.
Oh, he's your best friend. All right. Listen, we can make it happen. I'm not sure if Jubert able to see this one ball. All right. All you need to do here is just connect the dot here. Oh, I think I got a bit too straight. Maybe not. He's going forward. All right, beautifully struck, but very unfortunate. Ooh, wow, nice try. Nice try by Miguel. All right, now an open table here for Jubert. All right, Jubert get out of focus. Tried to play safe, but not enough speed. Another undercut. All right, that's the correct thing to do. For Miguel, you gotta look at the next ball, see the angle where you want to put the cue ball. Kinda overhit that ball a little bit. I don't think he need to hit that ball that hard, but I think he just want his stroke to let it go. a bad lead from Jubert. Give Miguel a straight in, and the cue ball is almost in a rail. Wow, we hit that ball good, but since the pocket is really tight, and it bubbled. He's going for it. Call the bank on the corner. Nice idea. Nice shot. Two-way shot. Actually, not two-way shot. It's basically he just tried to play safe because his calculation there will be always short. Alright, now Miguel is calling the 9. Alright, chance for Jubert here to be on top again. Alright, now this type of shot you need to punch a little bit. So probably hitting that second diamond. Oops. He decided to go 3 rails. Yeah, I always do 2 rails on that type of shot, especially where that 8 ball at. It's landed almost perfect here, and seems like he's gonna draw. Well, either or, he can forward or draw. Should be good. But that's the problem of drawing the ball. You loses the percentage of making a shot because you have to hit it hard. You have to hit it perfect. Uh-oh. Landed too short. You don't have to do that actually. All he needs to do is just make that uh, 8 ball and hit it thin. You don't have to use that rail, I believe. Oh no. Wow. Alright, I think Miguel is feeling the pressure, feeling the hit right now. Vincent. I agree, Vincent. All right, guys. While I'm over here, I want to say thanks to all my sponsors and to our sponsors, TS, Cafe, In the Box, and of course my Q, J Workshop, and to Mr. Ipsal Mohammed. Wow, nice try. Triple combination. Almost made it too. All right, good attempt by Miguel. Yeah, Jubert last name is Balisi. I don't know, you just crumbling the last name. All right, nice attempt by Miguel. Well, Miguel earlier won 5 games straight, 5 games in a row, and now Jubert won 4 games in a row. Can't get more exciting than that. What about our previous match earlier from 7-1 and Jose Torres shows some heart and the match end up hill and with a devastating scratch by Jose and Alex the Warrior Guerrero got a 3-9 combination, I believe. Mm-mm. It's not taking his time. Nice hit. And look at this. Nice shot from Jubert. Yeah, Kevin. Yeah, he looked like Jericho actually. But of course, Jubert is more handsome than Jericho. Watch that cue ball. Alright. Again, guys, shout out to all 37 million viewers. If you haven't yet, please hit that like button, and I'll really appreciate it. Wow, what a nice shot by Miguel. Landed very awkward though, but I think he should be fine from here. Yeah, that's what they need to do. Look at the shot, where to aim, how thin, how thick will be the hit. Yeah, that's my problem as well, because I'm too short. Mhm. That's why my extension is extra long. Yeah, I don't know why they do like a medium and then a shorter. Just get a one long extension. That's it.
Some people like to play with the extension.
Well, yeah, that's okay when you're a taller, you know, player. But if you're a shorter player, yeah, it's not advisable.
Matt just plays left-handed. It's okay.
Yeah, yeah, I'll just play left-handed on that one. All right, misses, but no shot if I'm not mistaken. But Jubert have a good safety here. You can just stop this ball, or maybe stop this ball right here. Now the 8 ball go 3 rails. But he needs to be careful. Nice shot. Let's see how is his calculator. Nice shot. Oh, but he leave him Leave him a really nice shot here on the 8. And easy ones too. So all he needs to do here is kind of like just make it stop. All right. Five games straight by Jubert. Score 7-5 favor of Jubert Balisi. Bianca, am I gonna see you tomorrow, Bianca? Miguel is kind of struggling right now. Look what the pressure does to a player. Beautiful. Nice shot by Jubert. Alright, all he needs to do here is come down 2 rails by the side pocket. Decided to go 3 rails, but I think he overhit the ball. I didn't know he had that angle. I thought he got way too much angle than that. Alright, anyway, let's see what Gilbert gonna do over here. He's gonna go for a bank, a save. This is actually, I will call the other pocket there. Oh, he goes for it. Yep, I would have called the other side pocket, uh, double bank, and just stop the cue ball there. So just in case if I miss, I got the 7 as a blocker. Very unfortunate to hit the sixth ball. All right, let's see what Jubert gonna do here. It's not an easy shot. He's gonna have some speed here. He needs to stroke this ball, and looks like it's semi-straight. Ooh, nice attempt. Yeah. All right. Now this is Miguel's chance to. Oh no! Right now Miguel is really struggling. I don't know what's going on, but nice shot by Jubert. Not much to do here except for make the ball, put a little bit of left hand English to come down, just like so. But he misses the shot. Good attempt though. At least the position is there. All right, I'm gonna pass the mic to DeMarco for a few. I need to go somewhere. All right.
Good evening, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. Miguel gives ball in hand to Jubert. See if he can get his 8th game on the board. Oh, he crashed that. All right, just gonna go off the rail. Oh, overdrew that a bit. Just calling the bank. Wow, what a shot. It's a very nice shot. Miguel gets his 6th game. This is a very close match. It's like each win is going back and forth. Miguel to break. Game number 14. Pretty good spread. The only real problem is this one ball. Let's see what Jubert's gonna do. Calling the bank. Sent the one ball into the other group of balls. Just makes this a little bit more interesting. Pretty well covered safe. Always going to Masse off the rail. Comes pretty short. Okay, looks like Miguel is trying to save him again right here. And I don't know if he got it. But the way Jubert's looking at it, I think he can see the one, so. Oh, and then return safety. This is the one. I don't think the one has a clear pocket other than down the table, so I think he's gonna go for another save. I'm not sure. Yep. So he's gonna try to tie the cue ball up to the 3. Just send the one up. Or, yeah. Tie it up. It's pretty good. So you going for a one rail kick? I don't think the one rail is the most ideal way to go at this. I like kicking at this two rails. Yeah. So that's his second foul. Jubert looking to try and get one more safety. He's gonna put the cue ball into the 2 and the 6. Just oh. Okay, it's good. Looking at the kick. Oh no. That's another game for Jubert. Yeah, if anybody's watching that doesn't know, there's a 3 foul rule where if you foul 3 times in a row, you lose that rack. This game keeps going back and forth with Jubert in the lead. Miguel was in the lead after. Jubert's in the lead again. Try break. Little awkward look at the one. Let's see what Jubert's going to do here. I think he's just going to bank the one. The cue ball. Oh, he's going to make it. I didn't think. Oh, yeah. Jubert didn't call it. And I thought he was going to bank it. And I guess that's what he was going for. But it just accidentally went in. So Miguel gave the shot back to Jubert. Okay. Guess he doesn't have a good look. He's gonna jump over. I've never really been that good at jumping. It's just pretty hard for me. I just can't get the stroke down. also just need to work on kicking in general. So I try to avoid using my jump cue. Oh, Miguel left himself long on this three. Yeah, undercut that. Left a somewhat tricky shot for Jubert. The five is pretty blocked up. Oh, I don't like this shot. I don't like shooting this elevated. Yeah. But it's good leave from Jubert. I think Miguel is just gonna hit this thin, send the cue ball around, just tie the three up in there. Jubert has a look at the three. He's calling the three, so I think he's just gonna hit it off the six. Yep, I'm short. Left a pretty open layout for Miguel. Let's see what he can do. Roll it a little bit. Oh, I think he overlooked it. Oh, gave this one back to Jubert. Right, just gonna come between the five and the nine to shoot the five in the same pocket. Ooh, went a little over, but I think as long as he makes his five, should be good for this rack. Let's see if Jubert can get on the hill. Oh, over or undercut it, but got a pretty lucky leave. Five ball stayed on the short rail. Cue balls down the table. I think Miguel tried to tie the cue ball behind the 9 and 8. Overhit it. Oh. Jubert and Miguel feel like have not been playing their best game today. I feel like misjudged a lot of shots earlier during this game. Overcut it. Will he scratch? Nope. Jubert with the long five to the corner pocket. But I think as long as he makes this, he'll be good. Those long shots are always tricky. This table's pretty hard too with these pockets. Five ball in the side, seven ball in the corner, eight in the opposite corner. Uh-oh. Yeah. The way he hit that, I had a feeling that was gonna happen. And it happened a lot to Miguel today. Always gets hooked on the last couple balls. Henry Cha, who's commentating? The little kid, DeMarco Tran, is commentating. It took over Met. Henry Cha, who did you think was commentating?
All right, guys. Thank you for your patience. The sexy old man is back, and I'm here with DeMarco Tran. So now you know Henry Cha, who's commentating. You lost the bet. With who? And who you think is commentating?
Your favorite old man is back. Jubert calling the bank.
All right, what do you think he's gonna do here?
Called the bank, so let's see. Oh, oh. Got a kiss.
All right, Neil. Actually, Neil, you got a different voice. Oh, he's betting with
Betting
Susie.
with Susie.
Is Susie watching? How you doing, Susie? All right, guys.
It's a pretty long game between
7-8
Miguel.
or 8-7 favor of Jubert. We are getting close to the end, guys.
This game is really close, each win going back and forth.
No, actually, earlier, if you noticed, the first two games won by Jubert, and then Miguel won 5 games straight. and then Jubert hit him with another 5 games straight as well. So it's for these two. It's just like the momentum.
Is she commentating to herself?
Binky or Bianca, I totally agree with you on that one. It's like a radio commercial voice. He used to be to work in a horse track actually. Horse track announcer. That's funny. All right, back to the game. All he needs to do here is kind of like stop this ball.
Oh, got a little funny on this three ball.
What do you think is the best shot here? All right, bank this three ball, right? Bank this three ball, and control the cue ball behind the five, and the
Behind the
three
five.
ball behind the 4 and 9.
Something like
He
that.
kind of
Oh,
overhit that ball a little bit, not a little bit, by far actually, which is a good try.
Miguel is gonna send the cue ball into the long rail. Try to send the three ball back up table.
This will be a good attempt right here behind the 6. Nice shot by
A really
Miguel.
good leave behind the 6.
All right. Uh-oh. Only Matt Bergara can hit this ball going that side.
Don't try this at home, guys.
Yeah.
If you feel like you're stuck on your game, you just don't know what to do, you got a couple extra dollars in your piggy bank. Come see the sexy old man Matt Vergara. He
thank you for thank you for that, Demarco.
really helps out a lot.
Appreciate that. Soon you will be one of the best here in New York for sure.
I try my
Just
best.
just keep the attitude correct.
Got a lucky bump on the 9 ball.
All right. Well, he have a choice here to draw or forward. Either or will work. All right. Nice stroke. Seems like Miguel is on back on his momentum. We might see another hill match here, guys.
Stop shot for the 9 in the corner.
All right. Tied up match, guys. 8-8. Hold your breath.
I'm on my toes right now. I don't know. I don't know who's gonna take this home.
Well,
It's really
this
close.
next game right here will be a really, really big game. Because whoever win this game will put them on a hill. So, an extra pressure for the opponent.
This is where it really matters. Miguel has changed his break a lot throughout this match.
That's what you need to do. If you can make a ball on the other side, you have to find that sweet spot.
That's right.
Sometimes, any given day, you break on the right side of the table and you're just breaking really good. You make balls every time. And the next day, you break in the same spot, you just can't make a ball. Yeah, it's just a roll of thumbs. So you have to find that, sweet spot on that particular day because sometimes weather is affects too.
Hmm. Jubert's cutting this ball. Very nice
Nice
shot.
shot by Jubert. All right. Let's see if he can run out on this one.
I think Jubert is finally in stroke now.
All he need to do here is just make it. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Yep. That's what happens if you are in between on the decision. You know what I mean? And then all of a sudden you shoot. The key is make up a decision when you're standing up, right? And then execute when you get down. You know what I mean? Not thinking twice at the same time.
Yeah, you never want to shoot while you're down on the ball. You think there's a better shot in mind, you
Hmm?
should stand back up.
Yep. Yeah, you don't need to draw this ball. Oh, alright, don't lose hope. We still have a side pocket here.
Jubert said, I want to make this game interesting.
He's calling the eight. I don't know. When you guys are gonna try to attempt those type of shots, make sure that you can get a reward. If you're gonna shoot a hard shot with no rewards, it doesn't make sense to shoot. You rather play safe directly.
It's a fly on the table.
Uh oh.
Yeah, the combination shots are
Yeah,
always tricky.
just like what he did there. Even though let's say he made the eight ball, now he's gonna have a long three ball.
Mhm. Yeah, yesterday at our weekly Thursday tournament at Q Bar, my second match went hill, and I had a combination shot on the nine, left the nine right in the pocket. Combination shots are always tricky.
Yeah, they're not easy. Binky. Uh-oh.
I think the fly is trying to shark them.
Yeah, those type of shots, the easy ones, it's easy to miss because you are not paying attention. You're taking for granted. In every shot, you need to be committed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, with combination shots, even if you're off just a little bit or shoot it with the wrong spin, can go very wrong. I think both of them are feeling the pressure now.
Yeah, especially now it's getting close to the end.
I think if the game is this close to the end, I don't really like shooting bank shots. It's too risky for me.
Very crucial. All right. Jubert got a pretty easy layout here. No long distance positioning. All he needs to do here is draw, stop, draw, little forward here.
Yeah,
So,
all he really needs to do is just connect the dots.
yeah, just connect the dots.
I think as long as he gets good on this five to the six, he'll be all right. Oh, there's the long extension you're talking about.
Yeah, I think mine is still longer than that though. Oh, wow. Wow, what an opportunity for Miguel here.
I think right now I would be very careful with how I would approach this.
All right. He got a perfect angle to get into the six, but he needs to control this cue ball. He needs to be by the rail
Mhm. Yeah, because where this nine and seven are, and
or passes the nine. Why he
I don't think he has a look.
seems like he got it.
Oh, looks good.
He just need to throw it in with a little bit of left hand English, just like so.
Uh oh.
but he forgot to control the cue ball. But
Got a little steep.
I think it's still okay. It's still makeable. But of course, on this uh, on this time of the match right here, pressure's really big.
Hmm. Anything can happen.
Seems like he's gonna play safe, which is a smart move. You don't want to take a chance. I like that attitude, especially on this level. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? When you can guarantee a shot, but you can't guarantee a save, just go for safe.
he's calling the bank into the corner. I really don't like this shot,
All right.
but a really good leave.
Ooh, what a roll! What a jelly roll! All right, he's gonna. I'm not sure. Seems like he can see the ball. Oh,
Uh-oh.
would you play combination here?
Definitely not.
He,
Oh, I
I
really
don't
don't like
know.
this. I really don't like
I
this.
think he should check first if he can make the seven ball directly.
Yeah. Oh, I really don't like this. Maybe he's trying to send the 7 up like that.
I'm not sure. I think he can make the ball on the opposite pocket. He just and he didn't even try to look.
Yeah, this is the time of the match where it really matters what you
Right,
do.
and the eight ball is hanging in a side pocket, so shouldn't be a problem. Uh oh. Wow.
It's the second up.
Ah,
Well, the 8 and 9 are hanging right in front of the pocket, so should be pretty straightforward. Why do you shoot it like that?
all right. He did a little bit too hard, but shouldn't be a problem. All he needs to do here is just make it. Oh no. Oh no. Wow.
Well, I know Miguel feels very surprised he's back at the table. I don't think any of us were expecting that.
Wow. I can't believe that.
And Miguel is on the hill.
Wow, I just can't believe that.
Yeah, I didn't. I honestly did not think he was going to get that game. It's very fortunate.
What a gift for Miguel there, for sure.
Miguel to break. Game number 18.
What do you think? Are we gonna see the Hill match here? I want to see another
I
Hill
really hope we
match.
do, but I guess it just depends on Miguel or Jubert. If Jubert decides to clean up his act, I really don't know how he missed that 8 ball.
Wow, the shot, Miguel.
The cue ball was moving really fast, but he
All
got
right, now this is very tough for Jubert. He's in a tough situation here.
Jubert really needs to
Yeah.
think about all of his options before he shoots. Go for the two railer.
No, he's doing three rail based on
Oh wow, he got really short.
Alright. He needs to go to Met Kicking Academy before he hit that ball. Alright, let's see.
Yeah, like I said earlier, if you need help with your game, you want to get up to that next level, come see Met. Does great work.
Alright. Let's see if Miguel can close this one out.
Oh
Alright. Again, guys, don't be surprised if why they keep missing balls. This is not an easy table to play on.
that's right. I rattle balls all the time, even during practice on this table. So I can't imagine with the added pressure.
Right. Now Jubert need to hit this ball thin on the left side.
Yeah.
It's easier to control than the one that he's doing right now. He wants to hit the ball full.
Yeah, if you hit it full, it's gonna stay down there.
Uh, I
Hit it
think
over.
I think Jubert is feeling the pressure more.
I think I'm gonna shoot the left side of the six. Send the cue ball to the towards the eight.
Correct, but he needs to control both on
Yeah,
this particular shot.
yeah.
You don't want to leave the six ball hanging by the side pocket.
Miguel is on the
Yep,
go too.
it's
There
perfect
you go.
speed. He can see it, but I don't think Miguel can make this shot or the six ball. All right, now he's playing a bank. Actually, he can play safe here, banking the six ball by the nine, not close to the pocket, but close to sir to the nine. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So he can send the cue ball all the way down there and use the seven and nine as a blocker, just like that. Nice shot.
yeah, he's good. He's good.
Oops.
Uh oh.
I'm not sure if Jubert can see the six ball now. He need to call the side pocket here just in case. Oh,
Oh, he's gonna kick at it.
he's kicking, but he didn't call any. All right, giving Miguel a ball in hand.
The fly is back. Do you think it's gonna be the last four balls of this match?
I'm not sure, but no gimme over here,
Hmm.
especially with the pressure. You never know.
Yeah, that six ball rattled into the pocket.
Oops,
Uh-oh.
he hit it way too hard. All right, like I said, you never know.
He had a similar shot like this earlier.
All right, decided to give Jubert a bank here. Let's see what Jubert will do here.
He's gonna send that eight behind the nine.
Uh-oh. Is he gonna hang it?
Oh,
Yeah, I think Jubert just shooting, not aiming, not for nothing. See, you can't
uh-oh.
do that. Even though you try to play safe, you have to have a target. But very fortunate for him, Miguel kind of undercut that ball or he hit it thick, so it came out like this.
Calling the bank.
All right, another opportunity here. All right,
Oh,
we will see a hill
I
match,
think we're gonna
guys.
see a hill game.
I don't know. They want us to jump on our seat.
Oh.
All right, guys. Welcome to the thriller.
It all comes down to this game right here.
All right, thriller in Manila.
I think Juber was very fortunate to get that game back.
Emmett, how you doing, Emmett? Who's your next action? You and Darwin gonna play again or what? All right, guys, welcome to our last track of this match. But don't go away. We're gonna have another one.
Mhm. Right
But
after this.
I think I think the last match will be played on table 24, not on a diamond table.
And it's a dry break with Really weird look on the one ball.
Yeah, it is a coin flip, Vincent.
Would hit the left side of the one, send the one to the long rail, and send the cue ball
Right.
to where he is right now. Oh,
Wow. I wish I can hit that ball like that, really thin.
this, he hit the shot that you showed me yesterday.
Mm, well, not on that distance,
Yeah,
DeMarco.
not
I
like that.
All right, now he can protect the cue ball behind the 3 and 4. Man, whatever I'm telling them, they're not doing it. They're doing the opposite.
I don't know whose heart is beating faster, Miguel and Jubert or me right now on this seat.
I don't know. I think Jubert is. I don't know. I hope he get his thing together and think clearly.
Yeah, see a very pretty easy safe right here, just like that.
Perfect speed. All right. It's calling the womble. Nice hit and a counter.
Ooh,
All right.
return safety.
See, that's why it's very important to know how to kick. Because sometimes you can get lucky like this, you know what I mean? Instead of giving your opponent the ball in hand.
Yeah, kick safeties are
Oh,
something.
Emmett, you coming for me? All right, let's go. Let's dance.
I think he played that intentional.
All right, I'm not sure if that's the proper time or the proper place to do that. Only the reason is if, if Miguel played a good save here, the
Yeah,
4 and the 3 are a really big blocker.
yeah,
I don't even know why he did that. Could have been a little bit more thinner.
yeah. I thought he was gonna send the cue ball around
And
more.
look at this. I think he can see this one ball, but he's not even looking at it. Or is it? All right.
I think the edge of the one ball is peeking out.
Yeah, the Bible is really almost dead here, to be honest.
Yep,
Ooh,
got the hit.
oh, not on this table. All right.
Pressure,
Now he
pressure,
can
pressure.
bank. He can bank this ball and put the cue ball behind the 8.
Yep.
Needs to control though. Yeah. Too hard.
This is a tricky rack. All of the balls are this side of the table.
Alright, this rack might be a 30-minute rack.
Yeah. It's just gonna be a battle of the safe.
Let's see.
Well, there is a 2-9 combo, so I think it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he got a lucky roll.
Uh, you can still see this ball. And actually, Miguel can go 3 rails
Yep.
and put the cue ball behind the 8 based on this angle. Can he see the wall? Can't tell from here.
No, I don't think he can.
Oh, yeah. Well, he can massage this ball a little bit.
Oh, this is really dangerous. Oh, yep. I was talking about the 2-9 combo and decided to move it.
Well, yeah. See, that's what I call the presence of mind. When it comes to the situation like that, you have to think of something. You know what I mean? At least Miguel has that, which is good.
Jubert, on the other hand, just free stroke everything.
All right. Follow up like Michael Jordan. Binky, what do you mean? What's going on? What's going on is we don't know what's going on. All right. You got an angle to get into the 6 ball.
Mm.
All right, but it's very touchy shot.
The last 5 balls.
Uh, you could just roll it in. Make sure it's uh pocket speed. Seems like he's gonna punch it.
It's a little jacked up.
Make it tougher. Yeah.
I really do not like that.
Wow. I think this match will gonna go to the last ball on the
Yeah,
table
the
battle.
very last ball.
The very last ball.
I don't think there's gonna be a run. Well, we'll see. I don't.
I like this type of game though
Yeah.
than drilling one of your or one of the player will be drilled.
Mhm. I don't know
It's
what he
more
was.
exciting like this.
I don't know what he was trying to go for there.
Nice shot. All right. Let's see. All right, we can he can try to make this 6 ball
Mhm.
and just play safe on a 7 ball because it's very hard to break this one up. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Telling you guys, they're gonna go blow by blow. I don't know if that 7 is makeable.
to be around here.
All right, actually, he can try to make this and go underneath the 8 and the 7. You know what I mean?
Mhm, yeah.
Underneath.
Such a tricky rack.
Right. So if he missed the shot, he has a like that. He has a man. This guy, I think he's listening to me now.
I was just about to say that too.
I think he's listening to me. I don't know. Probably turn on that YouTube over there so he can get a hint. Nice shot though, my Miguel. Nice shot. That's good. Alright. The question is, can he see it? Alright. Seems like he can see it. Alright, now this he just need to give Miguel a long shot. Why you hit that ball so hard like that?
It's not too bad, but
Yeah, I'd rather
he
give him
can,
a long
yeah,
shot. Yeah,
but
because this is
he can
easy.
save
Easy,
this.
yeah, easy to counter. See, this is the thing when you try to when you're gonna try to play safe like that,
Mhm.
you're gonna make sure that your opponent gonna have a hard time to counter your save.
Oh yeah, they're listening to us. Oh, and he overhit it.
All right, opportunity here for Jubert to close this match. Ooh, and look at this. Look at this. Another jelly roll. It's not easy. It needs to be a razor sharp here. I can't see this ball anymore. That thin with that distance.
Oh,
Oh
look,
man,
opposite corner.
I might pee in my pants.
I am.
Oh,
My
seems
hands
like
are
you can see
shaking.
it. Uh oh. Oh
Oh,
wait. Wow, look at this. All
oh.
right. Question is he
Will he
out?
get back? Will Miguel get back to the table?
Wow. Let's see. All he needs to do here is just stop it, really.
Yeah, but
And just
with how Jubert was
and
playing earlier, I really don't know. It all comes down to these last two balls.
all right, last two balls, guys. There you go. Breathe, breathe. All right. Smart move by Jubert. You need a little air. Wow, he gave himself a tough shot here.
Oh my god.
All right. Two things here. You need to watch the side pocket
Hmm.
and just focus on making the shot. No. Wow. I told you this is gonna be ball
Down
by
to
ball.
the very last ball.
Very. Well, KS. Based on where I'm sitting, it's gonna be close, but I could be wrong. Wow, look at this.
Oh.
Look at this guy right here. Show some heart on that shot. All right, guys. Let me give them these guys a little lesson.
That's it, folks. Hope you enjoyed. Holy shit.
Diablo, coño. Los dos pescados. Ahora sí podemos jugar, los dos jugamos como mierda. Y los dos ganamos.
Ya me gustó la vaina.
All right, folks, stay tuned to our channel. We're gonna have one more matchup for the night. We're gonna change location real quick. Um, give us 5 minutes for the next stream to continue. This is Darwin Vergara signing off. We'll see you guys in a few minutes. Peace.